Okay, in this video we're going to look at GP, so recognize and sum a geometric series. The first example we'll look at is example 1. For the following GP, state A and OR and find the 15th term. That's U15. And the GP given is minus 8, 4, minus 2. So we'll take a look at that first example. The GP given was minus 8, 4, minus 2. And as always, the first term is known as A, and A in this case is negative 8. Now we'll just be careful on OR. So OR is 4 divided by negative 8, which is negative half. We'll just double check that R is, because it needs to be consistent across the terms. So negative 2 divided by 4 is also negative half. Therefore, we've just confirmed the value of R. It is indeed a GP. So we want to find the 15th term, U15. U15 is given by A, negative 8, times negative half raised to the power of 14. This will give us a very small quantity, but let's bring up the calculator and calculate it in any event. So just go back to the computation setting. So we have minus 8 times, open brackets, negative a half, over 2, and we raise that to the power of 14. Okay, so the 15th term is minus 1 over 2048. Very small quantity, as I mentioned earlier. But that's it for the first example. So let's take a look at the second example. And our second example, we're told a GP is given by 3, 12, 48. Find the sum of the first 9 terms, S9. Okay, so we'll take a look at the example on the maths pad, and our GP is given by 3, 12, 48. Okay, as always, we'll start by clearly stating A and R, the common ratio. So R is 12 divided by 3, and that is equal to 48 divided by 12, so R is indeed 4. And we're looking for the sum of the first 9 terms, S9. So the formula we'll use for summing a GP is A, which is 3 times 1 minus R to the power of n, which is 1 minus 4 to the power of 9, all over 1 minus 4. Now we could have written that with 4 to the power of 9 minus 1 over 4 minus 1. The negatives will cancel each other out. So let's take up the calculator and have a look at that one. We'll clear what's on it. So we're going to have 3 on 1 minus 4 raised to the power of 9. And that is over 1 minus 4. So it gives us quite a large quantity, 262,143. So just note that, and that's our final answer. 262,143. So that is the sum of the first 9 terms. Okay, move on to our last example in this video, and our third example is example 3. A GP is given by 2p plus 2, 2p minus 2, p minus 1. We need to find p. So I'll take a look at this one, and we'll note each of the terms first. So the first term was 2p minus, no, the first term was 2p plus 2. U2, the second term, 2p minus 2. And the final term that we're given, the third term, p minus 1. And we are told it is a GP. So in order to find the value of the unknown p, we need to just work out the common ratio in terms of p. So we can say 2p minus 2, so that's u2 divided by u1, or divided by a, over 2p plus 2, must equals p minus 1, the third term, divided by the second term. And we are going to try and solve this for p. So I'm going to cross multiply, so I will say 2p minus 2 times 2p minus 2 must equal p minus 1 times 2p plus 2. We'll expand both sides and end up with a quadratic equation. So on the left, I'm going to have 4p squared minus 4p minus 4p, which will be minus 8p plus 4. And on the right, I'm going to have 2p squared dismiss the add. Okay, so on the right, I've got 2p squared plus 2p minus 2p. So that gives me 2p squared. So I'll bring everything, do that again. So it's 2p squared minus 2p plus 2p minus 2. And it gives me, if I bring everything to the left, I'll have 2p squared on the left minus 8p plus 6 equals 0. And I can divide out by 2, which will give me p squared minus 4p plus 3 equals 0. This one I can factor. I can factor to give me negative 3, negative 1. So I'll have p minus 1 or p minus 3 equals 0. That in fact gives me two possible values of p. So p could be 1 or p could be positive 3. Now, if I look at letting p equals 1, I've got 4, 2. I think I will eliminate p equals 1 because the third term would be 0, which is not going to work for us. And then, so we reject p equals 1 and assume p must equal 3. And let me just check that one. 6. Let's just double check. So if p equals 3, I'm going to have 6 plus 2 is 8 is u1 2 is 6 minus 2 is 4, and 2. Yeah, so it does actually work out with p equals 3. And so that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.